How's it going, guys, and welcome to this week's vlog. Now usually now would be the sort of time where I'd say like I'm going to go over to York today, or I'm going to, I don't know, spend £6.5 on cows or something, you know, remotely interesting. However, unfortunately today I don't particularly have that much going on. I know I need to go to the garage at some point because my car has got a warning light on. Unfortunately, it's happened quite a couple of times that it's had a warning light on, but every time it's gone to the garage they've sorted it out. So before it was like a boost pressure sensor, so just like a tiny little sensor that was off, and then after that it was like a thermostat. So it's had a couple of problems, which is ridiculous really, 'cause it's only done 35,000 miles, so it's not done very many miles at all, but it has had a couple of problems. However, it's still covered under the warranty, so when I go it's just a bit of a pain to go. It doesn't really cost me anything, so it's neither here nor there. So I shall be going there later on and probably bringing you guys along with me, but before then I just need to do your regular sort of jobs. Now it seems a bit uninteresting compared to like buying £6.5 cows, but I need to go do some washing, some clean, basically just cleaning stuff like dishwasher, washing machine, all that sort of stuff. So I don't know, I thought I'd try and make some sort of vlog out of it, so let's try.
Perfect.
That didn't quite go as planned. So when I was doing the whole washing up and all that sort of stuff, I was using my GoPro, and that's what I wanted to use because I hadn't used it in, I don't know, I've not used it in like a good month, but that's also why it didn't work, because I've not used it in like a good month, and the batteries are all flat. Like I've got 4 batteries for this and every single one of them's flat, so that didn't really work. And then I realised that the day was actually getting on quite a bit, and the longer it took me to sort of wash up and stuff, the more I realised it just wasn't worth it. So I gave up on that idea, and we are just about to go get the car sorted out, and the weather is looking just about as horrible as it has been for the last few hours. So we're going to get over to the garage, hopefully they can figure out what's wrong with the car, and we'll see where we go from there. It's a real shame because otherwise I wouldn't really have to go out in the rain today, but what can you do? Let's go get the car sorted. That right there, that's what I want to get rid of. I have no idea why it's come up, I have no idea, that's pretty really close to my face, but I have no idea why it's come up or what it's for. And like it didn't even, you know, like I didn't hit a bump and it come on, or nothing happened for it to come on. I was just driving like usual, and then out of nowhere it's come on. So we'll get over to the garage and hopefully they know what's going on. And it's just such a shame. So it's a shame that I've got to come out. Like it's a good 20-minute drive or so just to the garage, and if I didn't have to take the car to the garage then I wouldn't have had to go out in this absolutely horrible weather. But what can you do? Anyway, let's get ourselves off to the garage. So the light's still there, unfortunately. Been to the garage and that's better. I've been to the garage and they've plugged it in, and they're going to sort of figure out what the code means. It's something to do with the turbo. You could tell when I was driving it back, it felt quick, but it felt like 1.6 petrol quick, not 1.6 petrol turbo quick. So I'm pretty much sure the turbo is pretty much just barely doing anything. So I don't know why, but the code came up as some bypass valve or something or another. So for whatever reason the turbo is just not spooling as it should. And usually if you go and put your foot down a little bit, you can hear the turbocharger, like where the passenger dashboard base, you can hear it spinning even when you're slowing down, because the turbo will obviously continue to spool. But literally when I do it now, there's no noise, pretty much no noise. And if you rev it up a little bit, I'd do it now, but I'm waiting for the turbo, just if the turbo is even running anymore or properly, to just get oil around. That's why the car's still running. But basically, when you run it now, you either hear a blow-off noise, which is weird because it doesn't have a dump valve on, or it's just giving you nothing pretty much. So, and it sounds, you can hear more noise out the exhaust as opposed to normal, so that would also make me think perhaps the turbo isn't running as it should. It's all just a real pain. And another sign as well, when I was driving down the drive, there's like a big hump that you have to sort of drive over, and I'll always like just roll up towards it, put it in first, and then sort of slightly boost just to go over it, so you get over it nice and smooth without doing any damage to your suspension. And when I went to do it just then, I put my foot down and it basically just didn't even go anywhere. It just sort of like hit the bump and went up it, and I was like, great. So I'm not really sure. I need a coffee. So guys, I got some tea and I realised something. I realised that I haven't shown you guys the cows. The cows came like 2 days ago. The cows from my previous vlog. So I thought I'd go show you guys them. But before I did, there was something, and since that vlog and maybe a couple before, I've been wanting to talk to you about, and that's sort of the base of this channel, sort of the niche of this channel. Now, a lot of people say that you need a niche to be successful on YouTube, and that niche could perhaps be like farming videos or reviews or gadgets, or perhaps, you know, cycling, pretty much anything like that. So a hobby within a hobby. I've got a few hobbies. I like my car, I like doing bits on the farm to help my brother, but the actual thing is, my main hobby is my cameras. Whether that's going out taking photos, or, I mean, I love to go take photos, but my real hobby and passion, I suppose, is creating video. Now, when my main hobby is to create video, it makes it slightly harder, because obviously everybody that has these other hobbies like cycling or farming and stuff, they base their video content around those things, whereas mine, you know, 1 minute I might be going over to find 6.5 grand cows, and another moment I might be doing my washing, or perhaps going on a trip to some local attraction or something. My point is my vlogs are just what my vlogs are. They're not based around some form of hobby or some sort of niche. I suppose you could say the niche is me, because the one thing that you'll always have in these videos is me. However, that's a bit of a funny niche to have, because unless people care about you, then people aren't really interested in your content. But the thing is, I'm kind of not massively bothered about that, because I don't make the content so that people, I mean, obviously I want people to watch it, and if you do watch these videos like you're watching now, I would just like to say, you know, thank you for watching my videos. It really means the world to me, because at least somebody is watching my content. Obviously all content's made to be shared or viewed or whatever, but I don't make it just because I want to have all these views and I want to have all these subscribers and stuff. I just make the content because I enjoy making content. Like I say, it's one of my hobbies. I work a lot of hours, and I have a lot of the time I've got a lot of stuff going on at home, and having this hobby to be able to go and do when I'm either feeling, you know, a bit upset, or, you know, a bit angry, or, you know, just anything, a bit bored, whatever, I've got this to come to. Or perhaps even I've found that it's helped a lot when Imi's been at uni, and it gives me something then to focus on, because when we're working 12-hour shifts whilst I'm at work, that's okay, I can focus on that. But then when the weekend comes around and everything slows down and stops, and then all I can think about is how much I miss her and stuff like that. So having video to be able to jump into and try and enjoy is just a great thing to have. However, it can work against me in some ways, because I can find that making this video content and all that, I always want it to be absolutely perfect, and it just isn't going to be absolutely perfect. And also I find that I get like a bit not obsessive about my whole creating content and stuff, but like I'll feel bad if I'm not where I'm wanting to be on top of my schedule and stuff like that. And the thing is, it's literally like a hobby. This isn't a job or anything like that. Like, it doesn't have to be done, but I just like to get it done. And I love the feeling of when I'm on top of all my YouTube work and it's all uploaded and everything's as it should be, and then I'm able to sort of connect with you guys that watch my content. So yeah, a little bit of a mad rant. I hope it makes sense, but I just wanted to sort of make sure you guys were aware that I'm not a niche, which I'm sure you kind of know because my videos change so much. But if you do see a farming video, it's just because that's what I'm doing for the day. That's, you know, my vlogs are what I'm doing for the day. They might be going helping my brother doing farming. They could easily as well be helping my other brother doing something to do with his computer stuff, because he likes computer stuff like the Raspberry Pi and all that sort of crazy stuff that I don't understand. But it could quite as well easily be that I spent a vlog building a computer with him or something crazy like that. It just so happens to be whatever I'm doing, because that's what my vlogs are. Also, as just a quick note before we go through these cows, I am working on some short videos like the symbol video. It's just finding time, and especially these couple of days I was really excited about doing some bits for it. However, the weather's just completely changed and been absolutely terrible, so I couldn't really shoot the scenes I wanted to because my camera's not waterproof and I didn't want to go out there anyway. But yeah, there are more things I want to bring, and I want to do some more reviews. However, I'm not sure what I want to review yet, so if you guys have got any interest in anything that you'd like to see being reviewed, then just let me know and I'll see if I can get a hold of it. Anyway, let's go have a look at these new cows. So one of the main things that I really like about the whole having, just quickly going back onto the topic of having cameras as my hobby, is the fact that having cameras as my hobby means that I can share so many other people's hobbies with them. Like Jake with his farming and his stuff like that, I can, you know, get involved in it and learn bits of this and that whilst I'm just enjoying what I enjoy to do. I definitely recommend, if you're even remotely interested in learning, you know, about cameras or video, but you just not sure that you know enough about it or anything like that, definitely give it a try, because I still hardly know anything, and I try my hardest to learn bits of this and that and different ways to do stuff and all that, but there's just so much to learn and it keeps you interested so much. I think that's one of the things that I massively need. I need to be forever learning with stuff, else I can get a bit bored of it. So having cameras, and especially as they seem to be changing quite a lot, especially recently, there's just so much to learn with it all. But anyway, I'm here with the cows and with Rag, if you can see him very well. And Jake's designed a whole new shed layout for him. So this is like his feed barrier bit, and the cows stay back there, and he's put that gate up there. So I don't know if it'll focus for it, there we go. He's put that gate there to try and stop the straw from coming out here so much and going all dirty and horrible, so they can just bed on that and do their business and whatnot over here. But by the looks of it, that hasn't really worked. Like, why are you such a baby? Whenever I'm like behind a gate or a little bit far away from him, that's it, he just goes like this. I don't like being on you, India. No. I don't want to get too close because I don't want them to have to get up or get upset or scared or whatever, but these are two of the new cows. He's still waiting on one to come. But yeah, these are the two cows that he picked from the thing. From the other vlog, which the link's here if you're interested. But that one on the left is fairly different. If you've noticed how dark that one on the right is, it's quite unusually this light, which is what drew Jake to this one. And also, whilst he was there, the guy said that a lot of the people that went there chose that cow or were interested in getting that one. So you're looking good. You're such a baby, do you know that? They're not mega interesting and they don't do anything very special, they're just cows really, they just do cow stuff. So I actually tried to record a vlog yesterday with the cows, and I was, you know, I brought the camera around. I was like, here are the cows. Here's Jake now, looking very wet and annoyed. But yeah, I brought the camera around yesterday and I was like, these are the cars and stuff, and then I realised that actually they're just cars. There's not that much to record. They just do cow things like lay down and, I don't know if you can see, but lay down and eat and just be cows. So, but I wanted to make sure I followed up from last week's video. I can't forget my hay, my phone that I've left on the hay because I'm waiting for the garage to call back. But yeah, I wanted to make sure I followed up with the cows, shitty cows that they've come back in. They seem to have settled down quite a bit. Yesterday when I came round, they were moving about quite a bit and they didn't seem very settled at all. They didn't really want to come near you or anything. They seemed quite off, especially as when Jake went to see them, all they wanted was attention all the time and stuff, so it was a bit weird that they were acting so different and so distant. So, but today they seem rather happy. So hopefully that's quite a good sign. Anyway, let's go back inside. So you guys might notice that I'm lit quite well compared to normal in my bedroom, and that's because I've put some lights up because I'm just about to shoot a little video. I'm not too sure really how this video is going to pan out, but I'm just about to create like a get to know me-ish type video where I just answer these randomly generated questions off my phone. So yeah, I'm going to give that a go and see how it turns out. It's just a small video. Perhaps I'll do it again if people enjoy the video. If not, then so I've tried something new, I suppose. So if this video was successful, the link to it or the card or whatever is to, will it be here? I think it'll be here. So go check that out if you're interested. Anyway, thank you for watching today, this week's vlog rather. I hope that you enjoyed the video and I hope to see you in my next vlog. I also hope that my car is okay, so I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, thank you guys for watching and I hope to see you in my next video.
Perfect. Back to those days. I was running in one place. Set a pace. Feel like I've been running in one place. Yeah.